Hello, friends. The title of this video is not clickbait. If you receive SSI or Social Security, your maximum monthly SSI payment this year is $994, and there is a very real, completely legal way your bank can freeze access to that money, even though federal law is supposed to protect it. Most people don't find out the rule until it's already happened to them. Stay with me until the end, because by the time this video is over, you'll know exactly which group you're in, and the one simple thing that determines whether your money is protected automatically or not protected at all. Here's why this matters. Federal law does protect Social Security and SSI payments from most creditors. That part is true. But the protection isn't automatic for everyone. It depends entirely on one detail most people have never thought about: how your benefit gets into your account. If you're direct deposited, the law requires your bank to shield 2 months' worth of those benefits the moment a garnishment order shows up, no paperwork needed from you. If you're not direct deposited, if you deposit a paper check yourself, that automatic shield doesn't apply. Your entire account can be frozen, benefits and all, and you'd have to prove to the bank or a court that the money is protected before you get it back. Here's what almost nobody breaks down properly. A bank doesn't freeze your account because you turned 65 or because you're on SSI. A bank freezes an account when it receives a garnishment order, a levy, or a writ of execution from a creditor who already won a judgment against you in court, or, in the case of the IRS, after a formal notice and waiting period. When that order arrives, the bank has a legal duty to act on it within days. If your account only has direct deposited federal benefits in it, the law says the bank must protect 2 months' worth of that amount automatically. If your account has paper check deposits, commingled funds, or money beyond that 2-month protected amount, the bank can freeze the rest while it sorts out what's protected and what isn't. Before we go further, if you're not subscribed yet, here's a real reason to do it. The SSI federal benefit rate changes every year with the cost of living adjustment, and the rules around banking and garnishment protection get updated periodically too. If you're subscribed with the bell on, you get the current number and the current rule every time it changes. Hit subscribe, and let's go through exactly where you stand. Group 1. If your SSI or Social Security is direct deposited, and you don't mix large amounts of other money into that same account, you are in the best protected position the law allows. Under Federal Regulation 31 CFR Part 212, the moment a bank receives a garnishment order against you, it must look back 2 months, calculate the benefit amount that came in by direct deposit, and make that amount available to you, automatically, without you filing anything. That's the theory. In practice, mistakes happen. Some banks freeze the entire account first and sort it out later, technically against the rule, simply because their staff processed the order incorrectly. The action step for Group 1: if your account is ever frozen and you're direct deposited, call your bank immediately, ask for the garnishment order, and say exactly this: under 31 CFR Part 212, you are required to protect 2 months of my direct deposited federal benefits and make that amount available to me. Please correct this immediately. Most banks fix this within a day or two once you cite the regulation by name. Group 2. This is the group at real risk, and it's larger than people think. If you receive a paper Social Security or SSI check and deposit it yourself, the automatic 2-month protection does not apply to you at all. If a garnishment order arrives, your bank can freeze the entire account, your benefit money included, and you are the one who has to prove, often in court, that the funds are protected federal benefits. That process can take weeks, during which you may not be able to access money you need for rent, groceries, or medication. The action step for Group 2: switch to direct deposit. You can do this for free through your My Social Security online account, or by calling Social Security directly at 1-800-772-1213. It takes about 10 minutes, and from that point forward, your benefits get the automatic legal protection that a paper check never gets you. If you're currently dealing with a frozen account from a paper check deposit, contact a local legal aid office. Many offer free help specifically for this, or call the Elder Care Locator at 1-800-677-1116, which connects older adults to free legal assistance in their area. Group 3. This group includes anyone who owes money to the same bank where they keep their account, or who has certain government debts. Here's what most people don't realize. A bank can use something called right of offset to take money from your account to cover a debt you owe that same bank, a credit card, an overdrawn line, an unpaid loan, without ever going to court. No garnishment order is required for that. The good news: federal protections still block a bank from using direct deposited Social Security or SSI funds for this, even under right of offset. The risk is for any money beyond the protected federal benefit amount sitting in that account. There's a second distinction in this group worth knowing. Regular Social Security retirement and disability benefits can still be reduced for unpaid federal taxes, defaulted federal student loans, and child or spousal support. SSI cannot, by law, under 42 U.S.C. 659, SSI is protected even from those government debts. If you're on SSI specifically, that protection is stronger than what Social Security retirement recipients get. The action step for Group 3. If you have any debt with the same bank where your benefits are deposited, consider moving your benefit account to a different institution where you own nothing. This single move eliminates the right of offset risk entirely. And if you're behind on federal taxes, student loans, or support payments, know that SSI stays protected regardless, but regular Social Security does not. Here's why this is worth handling now instead of later. A garnishment order can arrive with no advance warning to you. The notice usually comes from the lawsuit you were served months or years earlier, not the freeze itself. By the time you find out, your card may already be declined or a payment may have already bounced. Fixing it after the fact means phone calls, paperwork, and sometimes weeks without access to money you depend on. Fixing it before it happens means one 10-minute phone call to switch to direct deposit, or one phone call citing a federal regulation by name. So here's exactly where you stand, by group. Group 1, direct deposit kept separate. You're already protected by 31 CFR Part 212. If a freeze ever happens anyway, cite the regulation by name to your bank. Group 2, paper checks or cash deposits. Switch to direct deposit through your My Social Security account or by calling 1-800-772-1213 today if you can. Group 3, debts with your own bank or government debts. Consider moving your benefit account to a different institution, and remember SSI is protected from government debts even when regular Social Security is not. A quick, important note. This video is general information based on Federal Regulation 31 CFR Part 212, Social Security Administration Guidance, and Consumer Financial Protection Bureau publications. It is not personal legal or financial advice, and this channel is not affiliated with the Social Security Administration, the CFPB, or the U.S. Treasury. Garnishment rules can vary by state and by your specific situation. If your account has been frozen, contact your bank, a legal aid office, or the eldercare locator at 1-800-677-1116 for guidance specific to you. That's everything for today. If this helped you understand exactly where you stand, subscribe and turn on the notification bell. I cover every Social Security and SSI update as soon as it's published. And if you know someone who deposits a paper Social Security check by hand, send them this video before it happens to them. The people this affects most are usually the ones who find out only after the freeze. See you in the next one.